I got the read on his Kirby, but then he picked like the literal fucking like demon. That matchup is actually just I don't know what I'm supposed to even do. Well, because he won game 1 Kirby Shulk, and I won game 2 Kirby Shulk, but then I had to pick my character first. So I don't think I've ever even played my Sonic, my Steve versus Deacon. Yeah, I don't know. It just hasn't worked out like that. I'll return. Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, here we go. Deebo versus LettuceBoi losers semifinals. We've only got what? Losers finals, winners finals, grands right after this, right? Starting near the end of things.
Go winners finals, which isn't normally how you do it. Because that kind of sucks. Like if you lose in winners finals to go from losers finals, winners finals to losers finals to grands. But
right,
Kale's on a tight schedule here, so
gonna be a bit of a gauntlet here.
So I mean, yeah, this is interesting here actually, because you know Derek like went on TD, never beaten him before. Went on Ursa Major, never beaten him before. Spawn, never beaten him before. This guy, he has beat.
Oh, okay.
So that's what like this is interesting. So he has seen the thing, but Kale has had like a massive level up since then. That was actually really Kale losing to Derek was kind of the precipice of his like historic rise that he's had recently. Because directly after that he qualified for the PUCC, and then I think the week after that was Collision, which obviously brought me to Game 5, brought Goblin to Game 5 on a terrific run, and he's been doing insane since then. But Derek is the one who's been going insane today. So there should be a banger set.
Yeah, Derek's certainly on the run of a lifetime at one of the most snack saps I've seen in a while. Even though it's not super high attendance. I've heard some people equate it to a SAPS summit.
Yeah.
So many strong players here. Deebo being able to get, at the very least, fourth, sorry. At the very least, fourth is still absolutely incredible. But you have to make it through LettuceBoi if you want to get at least third, and he's already making that a tall task.
Yeah, I think immediately starting out, I think both these two are playing the matchup quite well. Kale just really trying to get into Corrin's face and doing a great job early on of really taking advantage of Corrin's pretty poor disadvantage take, keeping him in the air. Got a really good edge guard sequence on the first stock. And then Derek on the other side, really just trying to keep Game & Watch out. And like, the confidence in a matchup like this, and I think it's relatively similar with Shulk, is that that Game & Watch has got to get you to like 100, 115, 120. You've only got to get them to 90 unless that happens, which Kale is very good at.
Yes, and that is something to note here, is that it's going to be very easy to exploit the recovery here. I mean, yeah, Corrin.
It's what makes the matchup not the worst for Game. Because you can exploit every single aspect of Corrin when they are not, like, when they're in a disadvantageous position. They don't do well when they don't have stage control. They don't do well when they're getting juggled. They don't do well when they're getting headbutted. Yeah.
Can I use this?
For what? Yeah, sure.
You have Tiger installed?
Yeah.
You have the new Hypoptite installed? But I need a new pillow to inject you in.
I don't think so. Like, does it change based off the update?
I don't know.
I don't think so. It should just work.
When's your last time?
I think it should be in the row with the melee stream. The one above the one I'm on right now.
What?
The one above it.
LettuceBoi starting
It's white.
us out.
The pin is 8469.
LettuceBoi lights out start right now into Deebo. Almost getting it unanswered, but it's taken a bit of percentage here as Deebo still managed to hold on to the stock, stay alive, but up B not able to make it back.
I think it's that one. It should be that one. Yeah. This is an interesting stage call from Derek. I get the idea. I think in theory he's looking for a place where he's going to recover a lot better because he got so exploited in that in game one. And Kalos, you have the walls that you can play with, especially the character like Corrin, you got the pin. There's not a lot of room off stage, so it's harder for Game Watch like set up for these like big swings of the back air. But I just feel like you're negating your disadvantage a little bit, but you're mostly negating your advantage of just being able to kill so early. And the more opportunities you give Game & Watch, just the worse it is.
Gets a little bit claustrophobic sometimes off stage, but so far, Derek keeping it relatively even. Has LettuceBoi at kill percentage, but he is at kill percentage himself. So next one to get a solid connection is going to be the one really setting the pace here. F tilt for LettuceBoi, doesn't take it, stalls out. The downer still not going to be able to do it. Deebo's still alive. The up B connects, and hey, he's the one who ends up taking the stock there. Surprise turnaround puts Deebo ahead.
Really poised. I thought that it was questionable for him. He didn't go for a back air until very late down in his trajectory. But he had the perfect angle in order to, he caught me off guard, and he clearly caught Kale off guard as well.
Drag down now into the nairs here for LettuceBoi. It's a bit of damage to start things out with both people at even percentages, even stocks. This is all it comes down to. LettuceBoi, though, maintaining quite the lead as of right now. Deebo just stuck at the ledge.
LettuceBoi is punished. Definitely not quite as strong as it normally is. I think you're seeing a lot more, leaving a lot more gaps for Corrin to be able to swing out of.
Ooh.
On the other side, Deebo, clean as ever, gets a super good conversion out of 70 now at near 80.
LettuceBoi hanging out on the ledge here.
Ooh.
Deebo sent all the way off. Here comes the chef, catches the roll in with the up smash. Excellent work there
That was
from LettuceBoi.
He threw out the 2 bacon there to bait that out and just immediately went for it.
He knew what he wanted.
That was such a great option. Hadn't shown it the entire time. I mean,
Pretty good, yeah.
yeah, I think that, I mean, that's really Kale's strength, I think. Like, he is in all of the micro situations. I think that, you know, even though, you know, people rag on Game & Watch, right? They say that he's like an easy character, but I think other than Thas, Kale is the most well-studied player at Saps. He comes into almost every matchup with a plan. He comes into almost every matchup with these particular like micro things that I can do. And if you're the person playing against him, it's just so hard. With the combination of Game & Watch being a character that's quite easy on like a macro level, having to deal with all those micro things that can just instantly kill you as well. It's a tough task for like literally any player.
Yeah, and it means he's able to focus that brain power on things like the micro play, right? You're able to say, hey, I don't need to worry about all these very difficult to execute combos. I can worry about, okay, what am I doing after this? How do I get the next one started, right? What can I learn here, rather than focusing on pressing the buttons correctly.
That's a really, really good point.
It's the same way in a lot of games. I know in Smite, there's gods that are really hard to play and then gods that are easier to play. And honestly, I like the easier to play gods because I can focus on my macro play because that's where I'm strong anyways. Might as well really push that advantage.
Chef coming out here, and this is what's so cool about I like these longer sets where you see people kind of readapting, because you can see now Derek after the last game when he's coming off of the ledge, getting he's a lot more antsy. He's a lot more like, not antsy, but a little bit more nervous. He's a little bit more cautious, trying to stay around there. He's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't like that big helmet that Mr. Game & Watch has got.
Yeah, you have to be so careful around Game & Watch, especially when you're at a percent where down smash can combo into an F smash and just kill you. It puts so many thoughts in your head, and Kale, after playing a character like this for long enough, understands that fear and how to play into it, right?
Yeah, sure.
Deebo currently on the back foot, but has the percentage lead, so despite how well LettuceBoi's been playing, Deebo's still been able to find his openings, gets the back air, and takes the stock lead now. Advantage in his favor. Back throw, the side, combo not quite good. LettuceBoi now trying to catch Deebo in a rough spot, unable to do it just yet. Tries to go for the nair instead. Falls through with these up airs. Excellent from LettuceBoi. These adaptations starting to pay dividends. But he has to be able to take this stock and get all the damage you want. You got to take the stock in the end. Doesn't get the F tilt that he wanted. Follows up with a dash attack. Goes to the chef. Late hit forward tilt, not enough. Back air, not in range. And the side B, accidental, but he air dodges back to ledge. He's still alive. Misses the tech. Avoids death to the side B. LettuceBoi takes that stock. Only 36% to his name. LettuceBoi has brought this game back to almost even. Just needs one neutral win in order to even things up here. Derek playing it carefully, gets the dash attack, staying very grounded here, understands he needs to be ever so careful against the game and wants to grab, is actually not in range, trading down air with that up air, certainly in the favor of Deebo, trying to get these nairs, finally gets the combo starter he needs, wanted the judge, no judge for him. Nair on shield, parries the first hit of down air, but you can't do it, the side B off the side, Deebo chases him down, takes his first game of the set. Crap. There we go. Contemplation now on the face of both of these players. LettuceBoi knows that a reverse 3-0 could be in the cards. Game number 4 here. We've seen twice now a reverse 3-0 attempted. Deebo certainly hoping not to have that happen. Well, excuse me. Deebo certainly hoping to have that happen. LettuceBoi is certainly hoping for that not to be the case. He made one earlier on Smoops. Losers possibly just doomed to be going to game 5 as of right now. We'll have to see, though. It's a good start from LettuceBoi. Some good percentage. Deebo just left in the air. Forward throw. Puts Deebo off the ledge, and LettuceBoi just sticking things out here. Gets the F tilt. 59% only to his name. Deebo just hanging out center stage here. Trying to find a combo starter. Something to even this percentage up. But instead, LettuceBoi is the one who gets his ball rolling. 46%. And counting. Nair tries to catch. Not quite going to do it. Forward air comes through, though, and LettuceBoi really starting to rack up the damage now. F-tilt yet again. He's chasing off Derek. Up B's, but it's not enough to make it back. LettuceBoi only taking 60%. Derek has to take a deep breath in and understand there's only one way back into this. LettuceBoi, SDs, puts his face in his hand there. Gets 43% here on to Deebo. 53 on to the Corrin. Hanging in the air, the audience going wild over the SD. But LettuceBoi so far ahead right now, it might not even matter. Gets the forward air too. Deebo has to up B early. It is enough to save his life. Avoids a second forward air. Coming back to the stage, LettuceBoi has to be careful here. Deebo is playing a character that could easily kill him twice over if he is not able to stay on top of things. But so far, he's been doing a great job of keeping Deebo on the back foot. Corrin now forced to come back from the ledge. Tries to go for the up smash. Did one chef too many. Parry into the up tilt. Takes it. LettuceBoi seals it out in game number 4.
I forgot that you can't have it on yours. Depends how fast.